how's it going? It's William from Rocket Zero, and welcome to another Pixel art tutorial. In this video, we're going to be building Gamora from Guardians of the Galaxy. Now, for this Guardian, we're going to be using some black wool, gray, light gray, cyan, lime, white, red, yellow, and then some green wool for her lips. So we're going to start with 6 blocks of our black wool. So we can line right up, and we can just go ahead and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. After we have our 6 black wools, we're going to skip a block and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then 1 going towards the left. And that's going to be the start of her, like, her high heel shoes that she wears around. And I got this pattern from candypatterns.com, description down below. Forgot to say that, but let's continue. We're going to place a black wool here, and then a gray with another black wool on the top. So it's almost like 2 diagonal black wools. Then what we're going to do again is that we're going to place a gray wool and then 2 black wools to the right and 2 diagonal gray wools going up, followed by a gray wool as well. So you're going to have 2 black and then 2 diagonal black wools with a gray wool underneath to support it. Now what we're going to do is that right here we're going to go up by 3. So 1, 2, 3, and then to the right of this gray wool, actually not to the right of this gray wool, to the right of the first black wool that we place there, we're going to go ahead and place 5 light gray wools. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then another 3 black wools going up. So you're going to add 3 black wools going up, 5 gray wools, light gray wools. I keep making mistakes, but they're just little ones. But yeah, 3 black wools, 5 light gray wools, and then 3 black wools. Then over here, we're going to place a gray, a black, a gray, a black, a gray, and a black. So it's just this particular shape. You're going to place a gray, then a black wool. Then you're going to place a gray wool above that black, on the right of it, you're going to place a black, then a gray, and on the bottom, you're going to place a black. So hopefully that made sense. It felt really confusing, but nonetheless, just make sure you guys have the shape. So now let's take a step back. That way, if you guys need just to maybe catch up, if I've been going too fast, this would be a great opportunity to hit pause just in case you need to. Now let's continue by placing 1, 2, 3, 3 black wools, and then another one to the right. That's going to be like her high heels. Then starting here, we're going to go ahead and place 6 black wools. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then a black, a gray, and another black. Then we're going to grab our gray wool. We're going to place 2 gray wools, then 2 black wools, and 2 diagonal black wools going up and towards the left. And that's pretty much going to be her pants and shoes. At the end of the video, we are, of course, going to go ahead and fill it in, but we are not going to worry about that just yet. We're going to do that at the end. What we are going to worry about is that we're going to grab our our cyan wool, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then 3 black wools with another 3 cyan wools on the top, and then 2 limes on top of that. So, once again, 3 cyans, 3 blacks, 3 cyans, 2 limes. Then we're going to grab our red. We're going to place 2 red wools, and then a cube out of 4 red wools, just like that. Then we're going to grab our black, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to grab our red again, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to grab our gray wool, and then we're just going to go ahead and fill this in a bit. Like that. So you're just going to go straight up, and then 1, 2, 3. And now from the right of this gray wools that we just added, we're going to be allowed to now start building something from them. So now right here, we're going to go down by 4 after we place this black wool. So place that black wool, and then you go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then another one on the right, almost like a cross in a way. And then over here in this little corner, we're going to add a lime, and then a gray, a lime with 3 black wools underneath. Then we're going to grab our gray wool, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2 again. Because, you know, she wears, like, this, like, fingerless gloves. I don't know why. Fingerless gloves are stupid. They do not keep you warm. And, I don't know, I just don't like them. I don't like fingerless gloves. Alright, so then we're going to place 4 black wools on the right side, just like that. So then we can grab our lime wool, because we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1 again. So that's what the fist should look like. We're going to add a couple more blocks of detail. We're going to place 1 black wool here. And then right here in this little corner, we're going to go up by 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So now let's work on the other fist before we start working on the face. So let's shimmy over here. And we're going to grab our gray wool. And we're just going to go like that. Just 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to do another cross just like we did over there. So we're going to go 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then another one on the other side. And there we're left with that shape. Then we're going to grab our lime wool, our gray wool, our lime wool, and then 3 black wools underneath. Let's actually take a step back. This would be a great stopping point if you guys haven't taken one so far. Maybe use this time to double check, make sure that everything is where it needs to be before we continue onwards with the rest of the build. So let's finish up our Gamora by adding 3 rows, not 3 rows, but 3 blocks of our gray wool, and then another 2 on the top of those 3. Then we're going to grab our black, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 black wools on the left side of the fist. Then we're going to grab our lime, and we're going to add 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 1 in the middle. Then we're going to have 2 diagonal black wools and 5 going up on top of this lime. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now let's take a step back. This is what we should have so far. We're going to go ahead and fill this in at the end of the video like I said before, but we're not going to worry about it now. We're going to worry now on the outline, and then we'll go back to the face. So let's get to work with that outline. Let's move the red wool a bit closer, because that's what we're going to be using mainly. We're going to go ahead, place 1 red wool, 2 blacks, and then 2 diagonal black wools. Then we're going to place a red with 2 black wools, and then 5 black wools, like so. So 2 blacks, 2 black, and blah, blah, blah. Let's try that again. We're going to place 2 black wools and then 5 black wools. And then we're just going to have 2 diagonal black wools right over here. So 1 and 2. And that's going to be the finished outline. We still have to go back and add the face. But for now, make sure that you guys have this. This would be a pretty good stopping point nonetheless. So now let's go back in here into the face. And let's start to work. We're going to grab our yellow. We're going to place 1 yellow wool here, and then a white on the left, and 2 white wools on the top, with a yellow on top of that white, and then 2 black wools, and that's going to be the finished eye. It's a pretty easy shape. That's why I went kind of fast there, but I'm just going to hover here for a couple seconds so you guys can catch up, just in case I went too fast. Alright, awesome. And then what we're going to do next is that we're going to add a lime wool. To the left of that lime wool, we're going to go ahead and add 2 white wools. Then 4 black wools with 2 white wools on the left. Then down here, we're going to grab our green because we're going to give her a lip. And that's going to be 1, 2, 3 blocks of green wool for her lip. And then our yellow wool goes right here. 2 yellow wools on the left side, and then 2 on the top, just like that. Now let's finish building her outline of the face with our lime wool. It's very important. We're gonna start filling it in here. So 1, 2, and then just fill this in on the bottom. Like so. Fill it in a bit in the middle. And now here's where it's gonna get, I wouldn't say tricky, but this is where we need to pay attention. Right here, we're gonna go up by 3. So 1, 2, 3. Then 1 here. And sits across the top here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sits. And then 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 2 on the top. So it's gonna be sits, 4, and 2. And then the final step is just going to be to fill in her hair with red wool and her pants with our gray wool. So while you guys fill it in, I'm going to take a step back so you can see how exactly you need to do it. Just look at the image on the left. That's how you need to fill it in. Red for her hair and gray for her pants. So while you guys fill it in, I'm going to start saying goodbye. So thank you so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, please hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't so you can stay up to date with all our newest videos. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Tell your friends about us. Leave a comment down below. And just overall, thank you so much for watching. And hopefully, we'll see you next time.